Hello again, everybody. My name is Jacob Wolf.
Conor Appleby.
And we just got done doing an interview. Conor's going to play a couple songs, or at least a song, maybe a couple. Real quick, do you want to tell us a little bit about the song?
I'll just let it speak for itself, I guess.
Okay.
Alright. Funny how a paycheck can turn around your mood. It's funny how a word or two can be so misconstrued. Funny how you get knocked down when man collects his due. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Ain't nothing in this world for free. Ain't that the fucking truth? Oh, your broken heart will mend. Just take her easy, friend. And if she takes it that easy, you better take her again. If you're down and out, lost your way, my end I will lend. I'm sure I'll need goes down the road, the one that never ends until you're dead. Until you're dead. The one that never ends until you're dead. We'll be iron-sided old-timers up the mountaintop. Live on white line and a fat back till the day we drop. Have our own bar stools in the pub down by the shops. We'll be the kings of this country town, drink and drive and never get stopped. Cause everyone will owe us favors, including all the cops. We'll only think about what we got and not what we have lost. What we have lost, what we have lost. Only what we got, now we have lost. Jumpstart from a cigarette to a snipe. I can't place the time of day or what I did last night. Now my baby's mad at me, I bleed a fifth of Jack. Cause mama gave birth to a thirsty man and there ain't no turning back. No turning back, no turning back. Yeah, mama gave birth to a thirsty man and there ain't no turning back. If that river were whiskey and I was a duck, I'd dive to the bottom and never come up. A nickel ain't worth a dime no more, probably just cause I'm so deep in my cups. Just to clarify, the last two lines in that were, one of them is from just a real old, like, bluegrass song. That river whiskey and I was dug down to the bottom, never come up. That's just like an old time standard. And a nickel ain't worth a dime no more is actually a quote by Yogi Berra, who was the baseball player who had like all those like really dumb kind of weird sayings that he would give. Like that's the whole thing with that I love. I'm like a really big bluegrass fan, and that's what I love about bluegrass is it's all about there was less, like, in its inception, there was less of an ownership of songs, and it was more of a, like, in the world we live in today, obviously, you gotta fucking, give credit where credit is due, because everybody wants to keep whatever they own, but, like, there's so many songs that you hear, that when people actually started recording songs, and then you actually hear older versions where it's like, oh, it's part of an evolution. Everything, it was like an oral tradition in a way, a musical tradition. And yeah, I guess this is something in terms of the interview that I didn't get to touch on, is just my love of country music and bluegrass music and how I feel like it's gotten a bad rap in a lot of ways in terms of bluegrass is an amazing... I'm also a student of history, where it's like, I think it's just amazing that all these people came to this new country and headed westward and just got stuck in the Appalachian Mountains because it's so impassable and people were forced to live with one another. And that just created, I mean, the banjo is West African, the guitar is Spanish, the mandolin is Italian, the fiddle is Scotch-Irish, the dulcimer is German, and all these people came together and, made this, one of the true American art forms, you know, that, you know, I think that's really amazing. And I, you know, in terms of, I've expressed this opinion to you before, where it's like, in terms of popular music, there's a time when I was younger where I really fucking hated pop music, and you know, you felt you had to take a stand because you're young and you don't have any real perspective, and you're like, fuck Britney Spears or whatever. And I've gotten to the age where I'm like, whatever, people like it, like, that's, what do I care, you know, people enjoy whatever music they enjoy, and I don't want to keep that from them. But pop country does offend me, because it's truly, hey Sona, it's kind of betraying that, like, I've been like a working class guy before, like living in rural Vermont, like working on trees, running a chainsaw all day, and it gives you comfort when you get home at night to the music that you've been listening to forever, like, you know, Hank Williams or Waylon Jennings or, you know, David Allan Coe or, you know, Ralph Stanley, you know, Bill Monroe, all those guys, or, you know, Johnny Cash, obviously, that kind of stuff, where it's, you felt like they were talking to you, because it's all about shit that you can relate to. It's about, you know, drinking and dogs and fucking, you know, depression and heartless women and the cruelty of society. And then eventually, like, country music became ultra capitalistic, and they just started trying to, like, my friend Swamp, he put it best, like, I could never put it better. He said, they used to sing about us, and now they just sing about themselves. Like, it's just kind of, look how much shit I got, no shirt, no shoes, no sandals, go fuck yourself. So, yeah, that's I think country music is a truly amazing art form, and it's gotten a bad rap.
Right on.
Right on. I might play in...
what was the name of your song?
Oh, Mama Gave Birth to a Thirsty Man.
Right on.
Mm.
How long ago did you write that?
A couple years ago. I'm trying to think if I got another one I can pull out that I'll, I don't know. I haven't played much recently. Let me see if I can...
What was the song you were playing earlier? Never Trust a Cop?
Oh, that is one of the covers that I'm in the process of learning. That's Johnny Law by William Elliott Whitmore. Check out William Elliott Whitmore. He's a fucking awesome. Yeah, Iowa's not that far from Nebraska, is it?
No, it's very close.
He's from southern Nebraska, southern Iowa, and like actually still lives on his like the farm his grandfather started, and he tours and stuff, but he still actually like runs a farm, and is just a cool like bare bones kind of you know, touring with whatever band he could get, and like he's got the voice of like a 90-year-old black man, but he's like this like just a sleeved, like, you know, tattoo sleeved like white dude from southern Iowa, but it's really great. That's just a song I've been in the process of learning. I don't know. I could try and play. Let me see. I got a song called "Better Get a Lawyer, Son." It's a complicated one. You can cut this if it doesn't work out. All right.
This might be on the video.
It might. Better get a license straight away. Your word don't mean much less about he's getting paid. Know you're innocent, urge of claim, but your own hope now's a pistol or plea of insane. They all turn with a shudder as you walk in the courtroom, and swing a double barrel struck through the doors of the saloon. Half cocked on the way and away begin, but you know the difference between freedom and the federal pen. You open fire on the crowd, drooling through your teeth. You ain't kaplow, and beat the magazine. As that last body of the floor, he said to the silence, judge not unless you've been judged. Then again, you just did the thing they'll said you had done. An incantatorial, inebriant, embedded in the beat of the drum and the kick you gun. Now justice, she's a cruel bitch, and she won't be played for a fool. Now 100 years of weather and wind to set right down. Now take to school now. Justice, she's a cruel bitch, and she won't be played for a fool. Now 100 years of weather and wind just set right down. Now take to school now. Were I had wings, I'd fly and cry for those who couldn't. Were I a box of dynamite, I'd light myself off when no one was looking. Oh, fix it on becoming a jukebox, babe. Gonna plug myself right into the wall. I'm gonna jump and jive, gonna save my life. You ain't never heard this rap before. I'm out the door and I'm further than I've ever been before. The floor slides beneath my feet. The world ain't tethered to nothing no more now. Nothing's always anything. Everything is different, yeah. Everything depends on everything else, and none of it ever seems to make sense. Cause just as she's a cruel bitch, and she won't be played for a fool now. 100 years of weather and wind just set right down. Now take a school now. You open fire on the crowd, drooling through your teeth. You ain't compiled, deep the magazine as that last body of the floor thud said to the silence, judge not unless you've been judged. Alright, I hope that went alright. There's a lot of chord changes in there. I haven't played that in.
Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Great music from this guy, Conor Appleby.
That's the name.
So find him, find his music. Alright,
cool.